Alright, here we are.
So I assume we want to play first.
I think we want to play first. Versus other slow decks, we probably want to play second, but we'll play first here, because we don't know what we're facing. This is an obvious mulligan.
Yep.
We only have one land. Not much to say. And this is fine.
Keeper. Yep. Sensory deprivation and Ashmouth Hound. Can't ask for better than that.
Yep. So we'll go ahead and lead with. It doesn't matter what we lead with. We'll lead with our mountain. And then we will F6. Come on, F6. There we go.
Now, just for the sake of argument, wouldn't it matter whether you want to give him information of what to play first, mountain or blue? I don't know.
But so, we're just going to play Ashmouth Hound here, obviously.
Yep.
So we're going to need to draw some lands to get our cultist online.
But,
And right now our Harvest Power is doing nothing because no cards in our graveyard.
Right.
But hopefully, if he has a slow start, we can punish him with a couple Ashmouth Hounds.
Yep, seems reasonable.
Alright, Stitcher's Apprentice.
So I assume we want to attack into this guy.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're going to attack into him. We're fine trading in our Ashmouth Hound for him. Unfortunately, we're not drawing any lands, which is going to be tough.
But we have some ground guys to wait.
So he didn't trade his Stitcher's Apprentice, which means, like, I gotta assume he has a play here. Because if he didn't want to trade his Stitcher's Apprentice, that means he thinks he can get more value out of it later, right?
Yeah, otherwise he just gave up some damage.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could play nothing here, then block and make a guy, but that seems like a horrible use of his turn.
Yeah, especially since it doesn't really gain him anything than just blocking, because he can kill.
Alright, so he's playing something, a Civilized Scholar, alright.
Sounds like he's playing our deck,
we drew a land, okay, that's what we wanted.
So Sensory doesn't help either of these, except maybe...
Nope, so I mean, we're just going to bash and see what he does.
Yep.
Hopefully he blocks one of our guys, because then we'll be able to Harvest Pyre his Civilized Scholar.
Yep.
Nope, he's just taking it. Just taking it to the face. Alright,
do we want to deprivate the Civilized Scholar? Or?
No, I mean, that's a complete waste. And I guess, yeah, I can't really see a scenario where deprivating either of his guys is going to be worth it. Because, I mean, I guess he could hit us with the Scholar, but I'm not too afraid. I mean, I'm more afraid of him not hitting us with the Scholar and just keep using it every turn.
Okay.
So I think we're fine. I mean, one way we could do is put a Sensory Deprivation on, like, this, and, like, hope he sacrifices it, and then we can use our Harvest Pyre as Civilized Scholar.
That seems horrible.
But that's like, reading too far into it. I think we're just going to save it. We really need to draw a land next turn, or we're going to be in trouble. And if we just, if he just plays something that can block our guys, and we just have no play next turn, that's going to be really bad.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is why I was talking about the importance of milling stuff, because if we had already milled some stuff, Harvest Pyre would just be able to kill it.
Gotcha.
Right.
Yeah.
Into the Maw. Yeah, I mean, this is partially why I don't like these, Into the Maw of Hells as much as other people do, because, a lot of the time they're just stuck in your hand, doing nothing. Alright, Lumber Knot, that is not what we want to see. And he's getting aggressive, wow. Alright.
Yes, well, that's the 6 damage there,
Yeah. That's not going to help, because that is not a land. Alright, well...
So I think maybe that's why he was saving the Apprentice was for Lumber Knot, that's why.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, because he can just keep pumping it up. Yep, we're in big trouble here. Because we're not going to be able to stop that Lumber Knot. We're just going to have to hope that, he just takes some more damage and then we can, cultist him out or something like that. I think at this point we do have to Sensory Deprivate his Brute.
Yeah.
Because we just... we're not doing anything else, so...
Yeah.
What does he have here? Oh, we're actually just dead.
Oh,
that's actually that's actually the end of the game.
Do we just GG now?
Pretty much. I don't think there's any way we can win this.
I guess now our Harvest Pyre can work. Plus
yeah, so let's see. Let me think. Is there any way we can win this game? Harvest Pyre, I guess his Stitcher's Apprentice here. And we take 2, 6. No, there's no way we can win this, so no reason to show any more cards.
Yep.
Curse of Death's Hold is just like insane. So you can see now we know why I didn't trade because he had Curse of Death's Hold. All right, so no reason to show many more cards. No way we're winning that.
So Curse of Death's Hold, isn't that the same as that Kamigawa card that was...
no, the Kamigawa card is for both people. Curse of Death's Hold is only your opponent.
But they're the same mana cost.
This one costs 1 more.
Oh, it's 5 mana instead of 4. I see.
But I mean,
That's crazy.
that is like not a card that we're
Yeah.
we're going to be able to beat very often. We have to have a very good start to beat that. All right. I mean, I guess we could theoretically side in this, and like put in some planes, but that seems terrible.
Just to deal with Curse of Death's Hold?
Yeah, I mean that seems very bad.
To splash a color, yeah.
But I mean, like on the other hand, like it's going to be very, very, very difficult to beat him if he lands that.
Well, he's playing 3 colors, so I mean, he may. We could just have to hope he doesn't draw it or doesn't.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to hope he doesn't draw it. We didn't really see any cards that we want to bring in. I don't think.
What about some of the equipment? What about the one-eyed scarecrow? No,
he didn't have any flyers that we saw.
And the butcher's cleaver.
Cleaver. It doesn't really do anything.
How do you right-click to bring it up?
No, just move it.
But like to see the large view.
Oh, it's off to the side, so we can't see it here. But
LSV, he it makes it big. He just
Oh yeah, I don't know what the shortcut
middle
is
mouse.
for that.
Try middle mouse button.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Whenever we're discussing a card, we should just do that.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, I mean, it's not really going to do anything.
Yeah.
So I think what we do is, I think I don't know, just maybe play second and hope to just draw. Like, his deck didn't seem very fast, right?
Yeah.
And our deck's not very fast. So I think just playing second and then...
Would Curse of the Nightly Hunt here help? Because this, he has a lot of tapper guys and looter guys, make them...
But I mean, Curse of the Nightly Hunt, he can just loot, right? He doesn't have to attack if it's tapped.
But his homunculus, for example.
You could just make a token or something, right? Like, even if we, bring in Curse of the Nightly Hunt and kill one of his homunculus with it, who cares, right?
Okay.
We just spent 3 mana to kill his homunculus.
Sure.
No, I mean, I don't think any of the cards we want to bring in. I mean, maybe Night Revelers instead of, a Hound or something.
Yeah, he had humans, right? So, sure.
But I mean, that makes our deck real slow.
Yeah, I mean, we lost because of land, right? So, I don't know.
Alright,
that seems
we're
like
going to
we're
do
going
that.
the wrong direction.